Hello. Oh, you can barely see me. Okay. Hi. Yes, it is 20 to 1 in the morning. I've taken my tablets. I'm still awake. I know, I honestly don't care. I took them 2 hours ago. And at the end of the year, beginning of the new year, because it's now, I guess now it's the 7th of January, so we're officially a full 7 days into the new year, into 2018. The beginning of an end of one year, beginning of the next, everyone reminisces about what happened over that last year. And I guess I'm no different. But I have been, I guess, reminiscing of a few years back. And I guess remembering the people that I used to that I've lost. And I've been doing that today. I guess it was now yesterday. So I went in to work today to give my boss a hand, give her a break on her birthday. So, and I'm hoping she actually had a good birthday, considering she was at work on it. So yeah, happy birthday, Jenny. So I'm really tired. And so basically, these people came in. They're part of a family that I haven't spoken to in, I guess, the last time I spoke to anyone in that family, I guess, was about 2 years ago. Well, it'd be 2 years ago now. Back in 2016, but I haven't really spoken to them since 2014, 4 years ago. And it kind of got me thinking about all the people that I used to hang out with, all the people that I've lost for whatever reason. I mean, I can count my female friends on one hand now. I guess one female friend I'm close to, whereas you count the male friends that I have that I talk to on a regular basis. And I can't count them on one hand. We got Matt, Liam, Vlad, Alex. I talk to him on a semi-regular basis. Alex as well. That's one hand. And then I have another one. Other people that I might talk to. So, could talk to Tom on that. But a couple of other people on there that I talk to on a regular basis. For female friends, I mean, other than the people at work, which I'm not counting in this, I don't have female friends. I have one strictly female friend, who I absolutely love to bits. I love Kayla. She is amazing. She's my best friend and she's amazing. And she's like my big sister. But she's the only person I'm close to. I used to have so many people I was close to. I had Emily and I had Abby. I was close to Amy and Sophie. And now I just have Kayla. Because and I had Naomi as well. And now I'm just close to Kayla. And quite a lot of the people that I lost, well, in reality, they dropped me like a ton of hot bricks. Because I made a mistake. And I calculate everything I do because I'm scared of the consequences. And, you know, occasionally you just want to switch off. You just want to go with the flow. So I do, occasionally. And I make mistakes and I cock up. And it's these mistakes that cost me my female friends. It's these mistakes, whether large or minimal that cost me the people that I care about. And I spent a long time having to try and deal with the fact that all throughout secondary school, I did what was right, and I was there, and I was essentially being used by the people. And to be honest, now I don't care. It was their loss. They messed up. So big whoop. Oh, my tablets are finally starting to kick in now. But I guess the latest one, when I used to care, I used to get hurt like hell when people ditched me, especially the girls, because I'm one of the lads. I could quite happily mess around, play football with people, you know, if I could breathe then during it. And then there wasn't a chance of me spraining something. I should probably mention I sprained my ankle. Well, I guess it would be 2 days ago now, but I'm still classing as yesterday since I haven't been asleep. Sprained my ankle on the 5th and my wrist overnight on the 5th to the 6th. So I have a splint on. You can't see it because I've got my thingy on, but I'm wearing a splint right now. So yeah, I sprained that by sleeping awkwardly, and I sprained my wrist on the way up to catch a Groudon, which I didn't actually catch. I hate the bloody thing. My foot went one way and my ankle went the other. Fairly painful, so I can't move my ankle much without hurting. It's all great, and I can't move my wrist much without that hurting. Yeah, I guess I am used to girls leaving me so much that doesn't hurt as much anymore. So when the latest person, she decided, no, I don't want, you made a mistake, that's it, I'm gone, bye. When that was decided, I thought it would bother me, I thought it would hurt, but it doesn't. I mean, the message I got just to say goodbye, hello, bye. You cocked up, so toodaloo, cheerio, ta-ra, every kind of way, jog on, I think was some of the words she used. When she sent me that message, that stung quite a bit, because it reminded me of what happened in secondary and how I lost everyone, how I made one mistake and they all up sticks and left, and I was left going, well, I'm sorry, but I did what I thought was right. I mean, yeah, I admit I'm to fault for what happened, but and like, I don't know if you recall from not my last vlog, because that's Christmas presents, but the one before, where I was very, very upset because I thought I'd lost my best friend. I didn't lose him, he forgave me, and it was over that whole thing that I lost my I guess you could say my only other female friend that I trusted. And it's not fun losing people that you trust and that you care about. It's no fun at all, but unfortunately that's just how life is. And yeah, I miss all my female friends a lot. I went through on Snapchat and I said how many people that I miss. I mean, secondary school, I mean, there's only one person who I would ever say I was close to, who I'm not that great friends with anymore. She was my best friend. She lived next door to me. So you can understand how we would be very, very close friends. Literally, and, you know, because, you know, 2 doors away. We used to hang out all the time. That's literally just through circumstance. That's her moving away and us losing touch. That's nothing else. But when people leave, that's what hurts. That's what I don't get. If you put your whole friendship out, right? And why do people leave? Is it really worth all the pressure and trying again and again and again? If in the end they're just going to leave, is it worth putting the effort in if they're going to leave? And I guess that's what I keep telling myself. If she comes back to you, then yeah. If my, well, I guess you call her my ex-friend now. But if she ever came back to me and said, look, I forgive you, would I be the one to say, look, well, you ditched me? I mean, yeah, I get that she's annoyed at me. I get it. Like, I really do. I messed up. Big time. But to be perfectly honest, I apologise for it. There's nothing else I can do. And to be perfectly honest, I sat there. My mum said to me, she goes, look, if she's not willing to forgive you for that, then she ain't worth it. I mean, we all get how annoyed people were over that prank. But if she doesn't come back to me, if she doesn't say, look, I forgive you and I'm sorry for, like, screwing you over, or, like, upsetting you or whatever, then what's the point? Because she's just left. And the girls in secondary school that I was friends with, I got stabbed in the back so many times, and I still let them in. I had death threats in year 11, I think it was. You turn year 11. And they knew, and they still hung out with them. They chose to hang out with these people that had said all this stuff because they thought it was a joke. And the girls that I thought I was friends with, they found it funny. And going back through all my stuff, I find things where I'm writing down like a diary, and I'm upset. And I'm saying that these people that I'm supposed to be friends with are horrible. They've been bullying me. They've been doing this stuff. They've been abusing me, using and abusing me. And I just let them. And every time I let them back in. And you can ask me why, and I won't have an answer for you because I don't know. But I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you're in a situation like me, where and I'm saying this for the female gender because I know the female gender, because obviously I am female, but I also know the male gender because I live with two blokes. My best friend's bloke, my other best friend's bloke, my closest friends are all boys, all dudes. So, speaking on behalf of someone who's been on the wrath of many, many female arguments, don't stand for it. Really just don't stand for it. Because if they're gonna hurt you, and they're gonna scream at you, and they're gonna shout at you, and they're gonna have a go because you made a mistake, and they're gonna walk away from one mistake where you didn't think things through, then they ain't worth it. And I'm saying this through experience, not through one person doing this, but through four girls have done this to me. Possibly more. That's off the top of my head. I can think of 4 girls. One of them came back to me and said, look, I'm sorry for the way I treated you. And then, what did she do? She went behind my back and she tried to ruin my friendship again with someone else. And I'm like, no, I'm not having this. Like, I guess I'm friends with her. But I gave her a second chance and she blew it. So, there's not much else I can do. I mean, I believe everyone deserves a second chance. But my advice to anyone watching this, I mean, I know like one person who will watch it. One person who will watch it. My advice is just, if you don't feel right about something, don't do it. Or if you're in one of those days where you just want to go with the flow and you make a colossal mistake, anyone who doesn't forgive you for that mistake isn't worth your time. Because you can guarantee that at some point in their life, they're going to have one of those days, they're going to make a mistake, and then they are going to sit there and go, oh, damn, that's what she meant. This is what she was going through because I made a mistake. like she did, where is she now? They're going to be regretting it in several years to come, and they're going to be saying, well, I shouldn't have done that. But if you walk away from that, if they walk away from you, you don't look back. You carry on, you going, and you sit there and you say to yourself, well, they're not worth it. They're not worth my tears. They're not worth my pain. They're not worth the shaking, the crying, the screaming, the mood swings, nothing. Anything you might be going through in your head, they ain't worth it. They don't need to know that you're hurting. And yeah, I'm hurting a lot. And I get it. But she doesn't need to know that. I mean, yeah, I miss hanging out with them. All of them. All 3 from my secondary school and the other one from lately. I miss hanging out with them. I really do. But there's nothing I can do about it. She walked away from me. They walked away from me. So if they're willing to walk away, they're willing to give up a friendship, I'm not looking back. I'm looking back. I'm remembering stuff. I don't want to remember stuff sometimes, but it comes back anyway. Memories do. They come back in fragments. They come back in dreams. And you're going to think, one day, you're going to block off all of this crap. And you're going to remember it. And you're going to be like, well, what the bloody hell was I thinking? Because they've hurt me again and again and again. And I kept letting them back in. And I've learned the hard way that that's not something that you can do. That's not something that should be done. I've had that. That's no fun. So if I can help anyone in the same position or same position as I was 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, 5 years ago, where girls were hurting me behind my back to my face, walk away. Don't look back. And if they want to leave, hold the door open for them and say, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Because if they want to walk out, lock that door as soon as they go. Don't let them back in. Because that's the biggest mistake I've ever made. People who walked away from me, I let them back in. Again and again and again. And that's how I kept getting hurt. So if you get that and you want to be okay and you want to be having friends, move on from them. Show them that they're not worth your time. Maybe they'll start to regret it. Maybe they'll come back to you. And if you decide at that point in so many years of time, when they come back and go, I'm really sorry. If you want to forgive them, then yeah, that's your choice. But at that moment, don't look back. Close that door. Lock it if you have to. Don't let them back in. Don't let them hurt you. Because it's the biggest mistake you'll ever make. When it comes to friends. I keep learning and I keep remembering and I keep relearning my mistakes. And I guess that's what this vlog was all about. Said it was to track my fibroid, but it's not. I guess it's to track the lessons I'm learning throughout my life. And to do certain things, because most of it, at the end of it, there is a lesson to be learned. And I've learnt one. Just from remembering and just from seeing 2 people which I haven't spoken to in 4 years. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to head to bed because I'm knackered. My tablets are hitting me really hard. I'm very, very sleepy. And I have a painful ankle and a painful wrist. I've worked for 7 hours yesterday. And I'm tired. So I'll bid you all good night or good morning. Whichever way you look at it. I shall see you soon. Anyway. Bye-bye.